On the same, the robust defense mounted by the government in response to the statement by the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops comes amid a long list of pressing issues affecting the public. Ayub Abdikadir breaks down the list of issues enumerated by the Catholic bishops, taking a look at the differing positions and the substance of the claims.
We must get it right.
He made much on the campaign trail, relentlessly calling out the government he served for ripping Kenyans apart with taxes and making for the moment remarks.
Yes, okay,
take for example, VAT.
Correct.
I think we need to rethink taxation, VAT taxation on fuel. That was the latest inclusion of taxes on fuel. And I think it was very controversial.
His first money bill, however, the Finance Bill 2023, doubled VAT on fuel from 8 to 16%, pushing up the cost of living, in stark contrast to the promise he made while seeking the mandate to lead. And when Cabinet gave the green light to the Kenya National Trading Corporation to import edible oil as part of interventions to bring down the cost of living, a scandal played out whose details were revealed before the Senate's Standing Committee on Trade, Industrialization and Tourism. The Kenya Bureau of Standards stating 44 of the 73 consignments that were shipped into the country and which were cleared for entry into the market failed in tests for vitamin A and lack of insoluble impurities.
Are you telling us the public are consuming something that KEBS has rejected?
These consignments were rejected and therefore KNTC could not sell them out.
The winter of Gen Z discontent saw killings and enforced disappearances, an admission made by top government officials before Parliament, including the Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja.
The victims, after the report was made, we have already found 22 of them. They have been found alive. 29 are still missing to date. Victims found dead, there are 6, making a total of 57 of all those who have been reported missing.
Many Kenyans experienced firsthand the chaotic transition to the new Social Health Authority, and which the bishops had pointed out in their statement. Health CS Dr. Deborah Barasa at pains to explain by herself deductions to the new Social Health Insurance Authority.
Because the lady who is working in my vice chair's chamber and is earning that much, how are you going to deduct it?
It will be similar to the Hustlers Fund.
How? It will be fully alone. It's a kind of...
But 0% interest.
How will you deduct it? From the person?
Discontent among university students over the new funding model saw a government intervention. Education CS Julius Ogamba stating, in order to allow room for this open consultative process, the university student leadership is requested to call off the demonstrations, according to him, to afford the student and the community the chance to contribute effectively to the issues pertaining to higher education.
The Senate has resolved to remove from office by impeachment His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, AGH, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya.
The chaotic removal of Rigathi Gachagua from office was branded a political baggage, projected a government in the firm grip of internal crisis, and according to the Catholic leadership, the politically charged period overly occupied the public space, sparking a warning from the clergy about misplacement of priorities. From the 2022 pre-election campaigns right into the 2 years of the Kenya Kwanza administration, the religious leadership has faced intense criticism for what many saw as causing up to the political class. The Thursday eruption, however, marks a stark departure from a perceived silence by the clergy, the statement by the Catholic bishops falling on the government as something of a culture shock. Ayub Abdikadir, Citizen TV.